Buna, and welcome to another episode of Konnakol 2020. My name is Carlitos Joder from Slovenia, and today is February 4th of 2020, and this is what I have prepared for you today. ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhimTha Dhim ThakajunuDhimTha Dhim ThakajunuDhimTha Dhim. So that was a new type of composition in our series, Konnakol 2020. That was a Mohra. So far was in Adi talam, Chaturashranadai. That means 4 subdivisions per beat. As always, so far, it lasted 4 avartanams, making it 128 aksharas long. And a bit more about the Mohra itself. This is a different kind of composition, unlike the korvais that we have seen in the past, or the abhiprayams, the exercises, in that a Mohra is a set pattern, okay, that follows a certain number of rules. And this is the first Mohra I learned, is one of the most heard in Carnatic music. So I thought it would make sense to show it to you as the first one, to break away a bit from so many korvais. So, if a Mohra is a combination of set patterns that follow a certain structure, what is the structure of this Mohra? As you can see on the screen, the structure is very simple, very symmetric in a way, because what we have is a phrase that we're going to call A, repeated 3 times, followed by a phrase, what we call B, 2 times, exactly the same another time, so A, B, B. And then we have A, B, A, and a very simple tirmanam of 4, 2 gap, 4, 2 gap, 4. When you realize that the phrase for A lasts 8 beats and the phrase for B lasts 4, that gives you a very, very square kind of composition. So we're going to recite the 8 as ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka. As always, our convention is that the phrases in italics are as double speed. So even though you see there 16 syllables, ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka, 16, they have together a value of 8. So that was the phrase. ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka. The B we're going to play simply as ThakajunuDhim. And then in the Tirmanam line, the phrase for 4 is ThakajunuDhimTha, and the 2 gap is the default of Dhim. So when we put all this into the syllables and we remove all these letters and numbers, it looks like this. So I'm going to, as always, count off a whole avartanam of Aditalam in Chaturashranadai, and then you can follow along and see what happens. Let's do it. And careful here, I'm going to start Aditalam quite slowly, because when we start playing the Mohra, it's at twice the speed. So pay attention to that. ThakajunuDhim 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 ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhim ThakajunuThakajunu Digutharikitathaka ThakajunuDhimTha Dhim ThakajunuDhimTha Dhim ThakajunuDhimTha Dhim. As I said, it's very square in a way. All the important phrases fall on the downbeat. So this is a kind of phrase that if you are in a context of a solo, called in Carnatic music as Tani Avartanam, you might have several percussionists playing together, and one might have, let's say, a kanjira might have a time for his or her solo, and then the mridangam has another spot at that. But then when the mohara is heard, this kind of compositions, everybody joins in because it's very set, very well known, and very square in a way. So there are less possibilities of screwing up. But let me tell you that I have a few moharas besides this one that are much more complicated and they're not as square. So take everything I said with a grain of salt. That's a kind of suggestion that will help you navigate the waters of Indian music, be it Hindustani or Carnatic. So that's all for today's episode. Thanks for sticking with me. And that's all. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me below in the comments any questions that you might have, and I'll try to answer them. I have been Carlitos from Slovenia, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.